If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. This almost famous Paladin is a golden god. I love this set. This set really says Paladin. As you can see, the shoulders, Siege of Orgrimmar Heroic, Siegebreaker Black Fuse, 24% drop rate on those shoulders, so very easy to pick up. The chest, you could go with a couple of different brownish, yellowish type of chests. I went with something out of Sunwell. Pretty easy to pick up. You just got to farm it. Looking epic on the dwarf. The belt, Dreadful Gladiator's Clasp of Meditation. My PvP vendor, just 1 mark of honor to get that particular belt. The legs, Judicar's Leggards, Sunwell Plateau. So you can see the boss and the dwarf. Looks good on a dwarf. Cragplate War Boots, Spires of Arak. Arak, actually. Hands are the gloves of Winged Triumph. Perfectly matches his shoulders. Same set from Siege of Orgrimmar Heroic. The back, you could go with a couple of different ones. I went with the Cloak of Healing Rays from the Underbog. Gazim is the boss. He looks like Godzilla, mini Godzilla. The shirt, stylish red shirt, just to add a little flavor and color. Vanilla level tailoring, very, very easy to pick up. Got a Blood Elf dude. The head, Lightbringer face guard, Hyjal Summit. Last boss, I believe, Archmon, 65%. Pretty easy to pick that up. The tabard, Arather Battle Tabard, that's an alliance only. Of course, I am showing Horde just to give people ideas, so you could always switch that up. And Doombringer is the weapon. We went from yellow and brown to kind of a gray, reddish look. These are the mythic version of that same set from Siege of Orgrimmar for Paladins. As you can see, the boss, 34% drop rate. The chest, Soul Tempered Chestplate, the Burning Throne, Garathi Worldbreakers, the boss, kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the chest. I believe it also drops out of Ulduar Time Walking. The belt, Great Belt of Living Waters, Siege of Orgrimmar, Mythic version, Tears of the Veil. 10% is the drop rate. That axe really works with this particular set. Moving along, we're going to show you the legs, Greaves of Mercurial Allegiance, Burning Throne, Varimathras, great name, is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate. The boots, which you can't necessarily see on a Tauren here, Violet Hold, that's the Legion version, Shivermar is the boss, kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the boots. You see it on the other tunes, though, as we move along and head forward. The hands, Kragoth's Iron Gauntlets, Tanan Jungle Commander Kragoth, 34% is the drop rate. Moving on, I believe we're going to show you the cloak or the tabard next, going with the back. Gildathorium Cloak, Karazhan, Terrestrian Ulhoof is the boss, 17% is the drop rate. And the tabard of the Achiever, collect 25 tabards, you get that one. Works pretty well, looks very Paladin-like. The weapon, Skullstealer Great Axe, Firelands Heroic. We're spinning you back to BC for the shoulders. The Gladiator Laminar's shoulders. Netherstorm BC PvP vendor. 2 marks of honor to pick up those shoulders. Now this is a classic vanilla WoW look. Looks pretty cool on a Draenor woman here. The chest, Saltstone Surcoat, Dire Maul. Got to farm it, kill various mobs. Or you can buy it on the auction house. I do believe it is a bit pricey. Kind of a low drop rate too. The belt, I believe, is straight out of Legion. You pick it up in Tauren Wastes, Legion War Supplies, kind of a fair drop rate to pick that up. Not that difficult. Moving on, we're going to stick with the Saltstone here. Saltstone Leg Chains, Dire Maul, various mobs, kill them all, or just buy it on the auction house. Moving along, we're going to show you the boots, which of course you cannot see on a Tauren, but you can see on this particular Blood Elf. Spiked Terror Wake Great Boots, Tomb of Sargeras LFR version, various mobs, kill them all, or just buy it on the auction house. I do believe they are a item that you can sell. The hands, Gladiator Scaled Gauntlets, Netherstorm, BC, PvP vendor, 2 marks of honor, sticking with same set from the shoulders. I think it looks pretty cool on a human Paladin. It looks very Paladin-like. Gildathorium Cloak, love that cloak. Karazhan, Terrestrian Ulhoof, 18% drop rate. The head, Radiant Lightbringer's Crown, Tomb of Sargeras, Atragan is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate, but that really ties in with the set well. And the weapon, as you can see, from BC. A little bit Wrath, a little bit Legion. The shoulders, Valorous Aegis Spalders, Ulduar Cache of Storms, 16% is the drop rate. So we have a Lady Blood Elf showing you the shoulders. Now we're going to go up to Legion, and we're going to take a look at the chest, which is out of the Burning Throne. Heroic version, Essence of ENR. Kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the chest. Now the belt is out of Mop, which is classic Siege of Orgrimmar. Tears of the Veil, 10% drop rate for the Great Belt of Living Waters. Now we're going to go back to Legion to pick up the legs, which you can get out of the Burning Throne. Same set as the chest piece, Heroic. There's the boss, kind of a fair drop rate. And the boots, which you could barely see on a Draenei dude, but I think the set looks good on him. As you can see, the Burning Throne, Heroic version, Admiral's Virax, and we have about a 6% drop rate on the boots. Moving on, we're going to show you the hands, which is going to bring us to Wrath of the Lich King, Valorous Aegis Handguards, Ulduar, Freya's Gift, 15% is the drop rate on the hands from that old Paladin set. Got a Lady Human Paladin, Warmonger's Cloak, get it out of Fellwood. There's the rare, or you could buy it on the auction house. Ties in the set very well. Lights Vanguard Helm. The Burning Throne, Heroic. Agrimar is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate to get the helm. Last piece, the weapon. Throne of Thunder, Heroic. There's the boss. Decent drop rate. And the fifth and last set is the set you saw on the thumbnail. Immolation Mantle. Orgrimmar or Stormwind, Justice Quartermaster, just 76 gold roughly to pick up that old Cata tier piece. The chest, Grievous Gladiator's Ornamented Chest Guard, Mop PvP Vendor, 3 Marks of Honor. You can go with anything brown though, because you have the tabard covering things up. Got a male human showing the Grievous Gladiator's Girdle of Accuracy, Mop, just very easy to get. 1 Mark of Honor, and it is yours. And moving along, we're going to show you the legs, sticking with the same set from the chest. 3 Marks of Honor, Mop PvP Vendor to get the legs. Like I said, any yellowish, brownish thing will work because of the tabard there. The feet, Treads of the Penitent Man, Firelands, Major Dormer Stag Helm, 8% is the drop rate to pick up that tier set. The boots and the hands, Immolation Gloves, Orgrimmar Stormwind. So you can see you could buy 2 pieces right here. Very cheap, 76 gold. So pretty easy to pick up there. Moving on, the tabard is next. Keepers of Time tabard, all major cities. The tabard vendor, need exalted with Keepers of Time to get that. The head, as you can see, Netherstorm, the PvP vendor, very easy to pick up. And the weapon, of course, is out of Serpent Shrine Cavern, or as I used to say, Serpenstein Cavern. This is Luxeley saying, whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, make it epic. Thank you for watching.